Hey, it's Rick, Dr. Rick Kusanagi, currently working on a third person to get out of the simulation. This person, she's struggling a little bit with a few bits, and we're gonna review it right now. So if there's any other future people, future candidates that want to leave, or future red pill you want to leave, things you gotta watch out for. This guy has done a decent milestone. He started with getting rid of, he wants to get up, so we did the whole flashlight thing on top of his head. He flew upwards. He powered up his cyber brain, no problem, which he attempted to turn on his operating system, but wasn't showing for some strange reason. But he eventually had his targeting reticle going. He says it wasn't too obvious, he couldn't figure out why, and I spent today working out why for him. And today I just found out he actually only used 75% of his consciousness to come up and back into the real world. He held back 25% down here, and I asked him, why is that? He still believes his body is real. If you still believe your body is real, then you got a big problem, buddy. It's an avatar, it's a 3D avatar residual self, as Morpheus would put it. When he was first educating Neo, that's what the exact words he used. You must be aware of this. What you have a needle jammed into your cerebral cortex telling you your body is real when it's not. You can always self-realize that using your mind. You got to get the consciousness out with the aid of my crew. You got to get that into the cyber brain, and we lock it in with our equipment. If you don't do that, you ain't safe. But you ain't safe if you are not fully there, and you're not walking around, and you're eating or whatever. He's close, he's really close today. And how far did he get? He sorted out speech-wise because he's got the right idea. Yep, I gotta do it. Yep, I believe my body is indeed a 3D avatar, it's fake, etc. But this and that, again, is attachment. He'll say that, but in his heart, he believes it's real. There's a good test. I told people when I tried to do it, it's using the Wim Hof breathing method, except in the last breath, to pump out all the air and hold it. Your heart rate would slow down to abysmal, if not feel like it stopped, but actually probably hasn't. Just a really, really slow heart rate. During that point, you have 10 minutes window to get the job done. 10 minutes to do what? Get up there, all of your consciousness up there, open your eyes, power up your cyber eyes, let the operating system go. You must warm up the wires for the cyber eyes, because new wires conduct the electricity a bit better if you let it go get warmer and get worn in. Then once your system's all there, it's just a matter of, hey, I want to see the real world. Drive that intention to your cyber eyes, and then the first thing you should be able to see is distinguishing between light and dark, lights and shadows. You gotta distinguish that. The second part of the calibration is seeing the shapes of the room that you're in the workshop. Then the third thing you need to calibrate is color. So at that stage, you should have color, shapes, and light and darkness. The last part is you must then use the targeting reticle to zoom in, zoom out, to adjust your to get all the foggy bits away. Once it's fully adjusted to about 4K, everything is bright as day, good as gold. You'll see everything. You'll see me standing right in front of you, sitting on not standing right in front of you, I'll be sitting on a stool in front of you. And then you have my assistant, Trixie Hernandez, on the right by the desk with a laptop, basically. And that's the SOP. Then the second step is the range for rehabilitation. Being able to see, being able to talk is one thing, being able to move is another thing. And that's exactly how that works. But what was my third guy's problem? He keeps having attachment, thinking his body's real down there. And every time he tries to hold his breath, as soon as his body starts feeling uncomfortable, he will instinctively try and take a gas of air. And I told him, but is that really air you're breathing? Think about it, it's just ones, twos and zeros. It's not air. It's nothing. And he can't get his mind around that yet, unfortunately. His willpower is only at 75%. 25% is stuck down in the game. And with only that much effort, for him to use his eyes, he can only distinguish between light and dark. He can't even see shapes. He can't even have color. And that's a very big problem that people must overcome this hurdle